Hello, my name is Hanson from Eastern Railways, and if you recall, I did a live stream and we mentioned that we had a Minecraft world. If you haven't seen the live stream, go check it out. I highly recommend it. So here is the back of Vickerstown, and it carries on to the mainland. That's about all I have to say. Here is the side-on view of Vickerstown, and it actually goes down below is the diesel works where the crane is. Yeah, just diesel works. Here is the structure yard. When me and Neville create our rolling stock, we're going to put it here. So you can structure block and put it around anywhere on the railway. Here is the front of Vickerstown. Underneath the R and the S in the name is a branch line, and underneath the W and the N is the main line, which goes all around the island. Here is House of Parliament. Not too much to say. Eventually this world's going to be available for download, so if you want to find out more, check it out. Here is the main line, but down at the bottom left is House of Parliament. The tunnel is on the very left, and to the top of the screen is the main line, and the direct line, it goes off to the right. So here is Walsworth. The line behind the station is a branch line, and then two lines in front of, like right in front, the main line. Over here, Walsworth is just at the bottom of the screen. The branch line carries on and merges into the station over there, as well as the main line. And here is Lower Vickerstown, the station being on the top right, and this is a railway museum / botanical garden. Not too much to say. Over here is the main line, and Harvey is just fixing up a broken bridge that has collapsed with his own temporary rails. Over here is a completely terraformed valley that I've made with a small bridge going across the top. Over here, Marin is to the left side of the tracks and Crosby is to the right. I've done a little bit more progress than what you see here, and there's the track going off just before the station to the left is going to be a port. Alright, we're back here. Now we're going to show you to the direct line in Knapford, which is to the right of the screen. Here is the coal and water, where we fill up for coal and water, so the engines can continue running. As I said, very direct. It's pretty much a straight line all the way to the other end. However, there is a turn off to go onto the branch line that goes off to Walsworth that you saw earlier. This is right here on this unfinished bit of track. Over here is the Y. The bit with sleepers is the direct line. The bit that pretty much ends abruptly is the main line, and the bit down to the bottom is the main line to Knapford. Alright, so this is just a carry on, goes off to Knapford, and I've got a lot to say here, so there's 7 lines, soon to be 8. The one on the far left is a work siding. Then you've got line from the left to right, lines 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then eventually we're going to have a siding to shunt all your rolling stock. Here is Knapford Town. Knapford is one of the most developed places in currently. And yeah, not too much to say except there's a cathedral at the bottom left. There is the TTR, Teleport to Railways area. Far left. Cathedral's on the bottom right. Then you got a post office behind and fireworks store behind the giant spruce tree, and the corner store right at the back. Alright, I'm gonna shoot some quick footage. Alright, so here's the back of Knapford. I'm gonna shoot some quick footage of one of the branch lines now. Alright, so here's one bit. It carries on to a tunnel. Bit up north goes to Olstead. And this is a tunnel that a great friend built for me. And as I said, it just goes on to Vickerstown. What did I tell you? Alright, this is Henry's tunnel. It should just go straight through, and it will end up right here at Brendam Docks. This is very close to finish. All the rails and buildings are in place, just maybe a few engines, trucks, and cranes. And that'll be done. And here is a station that we were working on. So yeah, I was working on very small, it still gets the job done. This is a shed made entirely out of trapdoors for Salty. Here are a couple of sidings with a building in the middle. We've also got a couple of piers that go out and just for boats to come in, and I'm going to build cranes on them, like sliding cranes that move along the pier. Here is the map. My name is Samson. Thank you for watching, and we'll do Neville next time.